Hey travelers, we're going to talk about revolution. Of course, I'm going to make it personal. I had said my next video would be on the nature of God, but I've been enjoying meditating on it the last couple days, and I honestly don't even, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, but I don't want to give it up selfishly because I'm enjoying it. And the moment I make the video, I'll be moving on to the next topic. Like, I want to enjoy it for maybe another day or two. I'm going to post the link in the description to a video, and you can just ignore the visuals, maybe just even listen to it with your earphones in and not even pay attention to the visuals. But the content is good, and it's about revolution and how the elites guide revolution, and how when counter elites come in genuinely for the revolution, those counter elites are put down. It's good. It's worth your time. I am in so much pain right now. This past week, I've been juggling a 7 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10 on the pain spectrum. And I'm at a point where I'm left with a few options. Surgery, and I promised myself decades ago I would never go through surgery. That wouldn't be how they ruin me, because they always ruin people that they go into surgery. Option 2, become addicted to chemicals that alleviate the pain and trick my body into thinking it's not in pain. I've seen how that works out for people, and I'm not interested in that experience. I've been experimenting with it, and I've been falling asleep a lot, which is good. Sleep is required for cellular regeneration, but I'll know, I've got 2 minutes before I'm about to pass out, and then I pass out, and when I wake up, I have no clue what day it is, what time of day it is, so I don't know that I'm interested in a prolonged experience with that. Or I can just accept reality and reorganize my lifestyle and my mental thinking with reality. And a few days ago, I ordered a walking cane. Not on my bingo card for 2026. So I think my subconscious mind has already made a choice, and all the conscious cope is just trying to catch up with it. That's why I love life, man. I could never commit suicide. I love life. Surprise, motherfucker. Never fails, man. Never fails. God's got a sense of humor. I love it. I love it. 20 years ago, I made the first anonymous video with the V for Vendetta mask to be a whistleblower on the Iraq War and to let Americans know what's really going on, because what the news was reporting wasn't true. I wanted to let Americans know the government was corrupt and they were doing it for financial reasons. And it wasn't about killing terrorists, you know, it was catch and release, and they were just drawing it out. Like, I did that 20 years ago. And I always thought that when the revolution came, I would strike from the shadows whenever there was an opportunity to hit and not be caught on camera. And you know, I would do my part from the shadows. I haven't put the sword up. I'm gonna put a sword up in the back there. It was a gift. I was an advanced Hapkido student that ended up learning in the Korean martial arts and ended up learning as a master of Hapkido. I met a South Korean recon Marine, like Force Recon Marine. He's like Marine Special Forces for South Korea, but like, I studied Sosa. Ancient Korean unconventional warfare. It literally means stealth technique, and history would support that they were the origins for the Japanese ninja, because they were the Korean mountain men that would ambush samurai coming into the Korean mountains with horses. And the Japanese were like, yo, we need to counter this. And so supposedly that was the creation of shinobi, ninja, whatever you want to call them. I'm fucking handicapped now, man. Like, when I say that, I can't help but laugh. Like, I've always had a mastery of space, man. Like, movement, motion, hand-eye coordination. Like, my whole life, and now I'm fucking handicapped, man. But in that video I'm posting in the description, that I want you to listen to, he says something, and this is what hooked me on his video. Hey, baby girl. What's up, baby girl? What you do? Hi. Hi. What you want, boo-boo? You left your treat unattended and Taco took it. And I am hurting so bad I cannot fight with him or even chase him. I can't do anything, baby. So, lesson learned, don't leave your treat unattended. Snuggle up with daddy. He said something in it. He said, the timing of a revolution is not determined by the revolutionary. It's determined by when the elites drop the ball, when the elites fuck up so bad that the people can no longer ignore the illusion. They can no longer go along with it. And that's where we're at. It would have been awesome if we could have got here a little bit sooner. But we're here. Better late than never. What's done is done. I do have hope. I do have hope. Life always finds a way. Nature abhors a vacuum. So if I'm being benched, that means there's people out there equal to or greater potential. Ideas do not originate in your own mind. Ideas exist, and those who are in a position to carry ideas from potentiality to actuality, those people are the ones that end up grasping it and bringing potential into actuality, manifestation. And so if I'm on the bench, that means there's people out there as or more capable to do what I was going to do. And when I look on social media, and not just from influencers, but in the comment sections, there are people as or more capable. I've got so much scar tissue on my brain from all the concussions in my life, guys. From bare knuckle boxing, decades, to improvised explosive devices going off and knocking me out, man. Like, I've had so many concussions in my life. I've got scar tissue. The depth hasn't changed, but my ability to go from A to B has changed. Sometimes I have to go from A to D to C and then find B again to where I was going. And usually I can do this quickly enough to communicate to a normal person of normal intellect. But I'm not what I was. But that means there's people out there, and I've seen them in the comment sections. I've seen influencers. I've seen them. They're out there. And really, this is a gift from God, because by slowing down my body, by handicapping me, I really get to enjoy the show. So when I complain about 20 years and nobody ever listened, and 20 years and my 10 years as a vigilante, which was a lot of self-punishment for violating my conscience, for having trespassed my morals and my conscience. You know, when I talk about these things and like no love, no support, no nothing, I talk about it like it's a loss. But you know what? I'm seeing what's going on right now. I'm floating in the ocean of information currents, and I'm feeling the way that they're moving. And it wasn't for nothing, because whether or not I'm able to participate, it's happening. And I get to watch it, I get to see it. This is good. Next video will be on the nature of God. I've sat with it a little bit, and I know the audience I want to reach out to, and it's hard when you're talking about either God or enlightenment, because you have to communicate something that cannot be communicated. It's an experience. And so it's difficult, but I believe within maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll be ready to share in a way for the audience I'm trying to reach with that. And it'll be worth the expenditure of chi. Happy weekend, travelers. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you next time.